three major rust diseases in Australia: stem, stripe, leaf rust. And we estimate that in the order of $500 million of losses can occur if these rust diseases are not controlled.
So there have been two basic types of rust resistance genes in wheat. There's the seedling resistance genes, and then there's the adult plant resistance genes. To try and understand a bit more about the seedling resistance genes, the CSIRO team, led by Jeff Ellis, used the FLAX model system that led to the identification of these genes. So using some really elegant genetics, Jeff Ellis and his team were able to isolate the first rust resistance genes. It turns out that they provided the molecular signatures to be able to understand or find most of the rust resistance genes that occur in the seedling group. And using the modern tools that we have now in wheat genetics, we've been able to identify the genes that are involved in these adult plant resistances. An output of the research we do is to be able to provide molecular tags for each of the resistance genes. And these are called the molecular markers, and we've been able to do that for about 20 different resistance genes. The impact of having these molecular tags is that because breeders are constantly breeding for a wide range of characters, trying to improve yield and grain quality, since 1988, we've had continuous support from what was then the Wheat Research Council, which later on became the Grains Research and Development Corporation.
The CSIRO team have been global leaders in the identification of the genetic control of rust resistance genes, which in turn have led to the development of tools that plant breeders can use to effectively and accurately select for resistance genes in a cost-effective, accurate way that doesn't require the generation of an epidemic.
And as a result of this, we are now in a position to be able to provide rust resistance genotypes and markers, not only for the Australian market, but also for the international market. It's important that we not only protect the wheat that we have in Australia, but to be able to also help protect what goes outside of Australia.